How many plates do you have?
I have 2 plates.
I have 2 plates. This
6,
is
1,
easy.
3, 5, 2.
Who has a boy? Who has the books?
Who has the books? The girls have the books.
Who is eating? I'm eating sandwich. I'm learning. How do you say? Quiero superarme como persona. Por eso estoy aquí, ¿no? Por eso estoy en el boxeo, porque quiero ser uno de los mejores, y es muy importante que la gente que no habla español pues pueda saber un poco más de mí.
Imagine reaching the pinnacle, being an undisputed champion and/or an icon, even learning a second language,
Don't miss my fight live on Baby. You!
and still being unsatisfied.
I do it for me and I do it again.
Boxers, the skilled and the fortunate ones, they win. Seize belts, make history even.
The coronation is complete!
But invariably, these chronically unsatisfied, risk-taking, glory-addicted pugilists always pivot to the same question: what's next?
I take his belts. Then I gotta fight the Mexican Monster, and I gotta fight the Caleb Plants, and I gotta fight all the big boys, right?
That's boxing, forever grounded in more. More belts, more divisions, more spending cash.
Quiero seguir haciendo historia, seguir peleando, seguir ganando campeonato. Aquí estamos para eso.
On Saturday, September 30th, 2 champions will double as proof of the same concept.
Only the bravest go fight.
Saul Canelo Álvarez has been boxing professionally for more than half his life. In those 18 years, he has assumed more risk than anyone ever expected.
No ha sido fácil llegar hasta aquí.
For that, he's a legend. But always, what's next? In this case, next is Jermell Charlo, the current undisputed super welterweight champion. A boxer with 35 victories, some of the most memorable bouts in recent boxing history. And the same nagging question: what's next?
I just want to experience everything that I can in life. I gotta do something solid. Let's fight.
Can Charlo silence any lingering doubts about how great he is? Can Álvarez burnish a legacy that already gleams?
You're gonna see one of the best fights in boxing history.
Either way, the unrelinquishing hunger that drives these champions means the boxing world gets more.
El 30 de septiembre vamos a ganar y seguir haciendo historia.
Only the brave.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlemagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest with us.
4-division champion.
There you go.
17 world titles.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champ, Canelo Álvarez is here.
Thank you.
How you feeling, brother?
Very good.
Bernard Hopkins says Jermell could give you problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He said he feel like he could be a nightmare for you.
Yeah, he can be because he's a great fighter, but that's why I'm here, right? I don't need to take risks. So, but I take it because I love being in a good fight.
And we appreciate you for joining us.
Yeah, champ. Thank you for coming, man.
Canelo might be the most distinct boxer of his era. His career, like his red hair, is just different. Because he remains unafraid to attempt the never-before-seen. Like this twist within boxing's undisputed resurgence. 2 champions who have conquered their respective divisions, meeting at 168 to thump for Canelo's 4 belts.
We are here inside the Palladium in Times Square in New York City. Undisputed versus undisputed. Canelo versus Charlo.
Jermell Charlo is a great fighter, undisputed in his weight class. He take challenge like me.
When you want to win something this big, you gotta risk it all.
Here we go. There it is. There it is.
I feel like my personal journey to fighting Canelo could have been from the beginning of me in boxing, because we was both with Golden Boy Promotions at the same time, like 21 years old. We was young. Canelo was already, I would consider like the spoiled kid already. Like he had it all. Golden Boy was giving him good fights. He fought Mayweather. He was selling out arenas in San Antonio, 40,000 people. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, he a fan favorite. And I'm like, okay, the kid with the red hair. Oh yeah, he gonna be a star. You know, this is something that, you know, I strive for. I wanted this years ago when I was younger, and I knew that it just didn't work its way out. Now it's here.
The one and only Jermell Charlo is here! He's here! He's here!
Yes, it smells like weed out here, bro. Huh? Don't split the pole, don't split the pole.
For this Texan, bigger isn't just better. Bigger is what Jermell Charlo clamored for years. A chance to define himself on the largest of stages.
We in the building, we doing the work. We go outside and we leaving them hurt. You know we got the fireworks. You know that we got the fireworks. Pulling it out and we sparking it.
Bebidas de acá, manzana, fresa, kiwi.
Tenía muchos años, obviamente, ellos retándome, ¿no? Él y su hermano. Creo que se dan un buen momento, ¿no? Donde los dos somos indiscutidos, somos ya muy conocidos también en el boxeo.
It's exciting, it's fun, it's dope. Canelo is a legend in boxing, and I'm a legend myself. The world of boxing, chilling with the pilots. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, NA from H-Town. Hey, LA, we on the way, baby. Like when I was at home, right, I was like looking at my watch collection, and I'm like, nah, we can't wear that. Gotta be some real class. You know what I mean? Like instead of being like, oh yeah, we fighting somebody else, we gotta put on big diamonds and we gotta rock like, nah, right now it's like real elegance. Like, so that's the vibe I'm taking from it right now. But who knows, tomorrow, you know, it might change.
We in the building, we doing the work. We go outside and we leaving them hurt. You know we got the fireworks. You know that we got the fireworks.
We've been interviewing for about 13 years, and you look maybe 2 years older than the first time. Yeah. What are you most proud of?
Everything. Boxing is hard. Boxing is hard, and being the top for 13 years now, I'm proud about that because it's not easy.
Canelo Álvarez has lived at the pound-for-pound summit for so long that it's become something of a permanent address.
Thank you so much.
In fact, September 30th falls close to the 10th anniversary of his first pay-per-view headliner. The veteran knows that while press tours promote, intimate vantage points give new reads on opponents.
Siempre he hablado mucho y ha tratado de ser así como muy rudo, como muy bravucón.
Jermell Charlo.
Pero no, llegó en un tono más tranquilo.
When I got the call, there's nothing that I can say other than jump on it, let's go and let's get it.
Y la verdad es que a mí me gusta más así porque al final de cuentas no tiene caso el estar hablando muchas cosas antes de la pelea, que al final de cuentas pues en la pelea es donde van a ver quién es el mejor, ¿no?
He ain't as big as I thought he was, though. You know, everybody want to make him seem like he like, man, I'm like, all right, like, felt like a 54 fight. Like, we back at 54 or something together. All this fun, bro. It's cool to me. But when it's time to go, I'm working. I'm gonna like, back to Houston, get this training, get this work. I ain't playing, I've come here to hurt.
Ooh, he rapping now.
Ya habíamos hecho campamentos en la altura. Me sentí muy bien en mi cuerpo y creo que decidimos por eso venirnos a entrenar acá a Lake Tahoe. Disfruto todo, la verdad, el clima, la tranquilidad que está aquí, y lo bien que puedo entrenar.
Dicen que es un mes el promedio en el que te aclimatas. Obviamente al principio pues sí costaba un poco de trabajo el respirar porque el ambiente está más pesado por lo mismo del oxígeno. Eres una pistola, tú, carnal. Échale ganas,
Traigo la chori, fumando mari, moviendo el booty con este flow. Ando bien Harry, vi que en tu story estás en el mismo party que yo.
This camp marks Canelo's 64th as a professional boxer. And while demanding undersells his grind, consider the old adage, if passion drives your work, work becomes a joyous pursuit.
Muchas te lo mueven y tú quieres de esta shorty shorty. Se ve que tú tienes la intención de pegarme un culeadón y si no es en el festón, no.
Amo el boxeo, amo lo que hago, disfruto mucho lo que hago y eso es lo que me mantiene motivado.
After recent victories, Canelo donned crowns. His adopted habit indicative of long-held legendary status. King Canelo, they call him. The moniker just as indicative and just as earned. Canelo! In just 11 months, Canelo dominated the super middleweights so thoroughly, he cleaned the division out. The red-headed rampage started in December 2020, when Canelo confronted Callum Smith, the undefeated owner of the WBA title, detaching Smith's left bicep to grab his belt and the vacant WBC title. The king was halfway home, and it wasn't even 2021 yet. Next, Avni Yildirim proved a quick and easy title defense. By early May, Canelo was back in a unification fight against Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo handed out a fractured orbital bone. Saunders handed over belt numero 3. The coronation was held in November, when Canelo completed a divisional thrashing, adding a technical knockout of Caleb Plant in the 11th round.
Oh, Plant goes down! The coronation is complete! All hail King Canelo!
He peleado muchísimas peleas de campeonato mundial, he ganado muchos campeonatos mundiales, subir y bajar de peso, he hecho mucha historia. Estoy muy orgulloso, ¿no?, de lo que he logrado.
He wants to be considered one of the all-time greats. Period. Full stop.
The duration and magnitude of Canelo's achievements owe in large part to two members of the same family. From Chepo Reynoso to his son and current head trainer Eddie, this collaboration transcends more typical trainer-boxer bonds. Their family.
Me conoce desde que tengo 13 años. Como un hermano, la verdad es que es como familia para mí. Pues prácticamente llegué al gimnasio sabiendo muy poco y Eddie me hizo todo lo que soy. Y Eddie sabe lo que puedo hacer, me manda a hacer lo que sé hacer y sabe que si me manda a hacer algo lo voy a hacer perfectamente. A lo mejor no en ese rato, pero ya lo traigo en la cabeza y en el momento que lo necesite lo voy a hacer.
Eso, así, pollo, ánimo.
Tengo un equipo muy bueno y me mantienen tranquilo. Hemos tenido muchos campamentos, hemos estado mucho tiempo juntos. Prácticamente la he pasado más tiempo con ellos que con mi familia, quizás. Mami, estoy en la entrevista, te dije que me mandaras mensaje.
Growing up in the gym, disappearing for weeks, months, poses a drawback. Long absences from loved ones mean even momentous occasions take place in the gym. What did you get for your birthday? Boxing.
Dice 22, es tuyo. 22. ¿A cómo? 22, 22 en inglés. 1, 2, 3.
Sí, es difícil, los extraño mucho. El estar siempre con ellos y de repente venirme y dejarlos en casa, pues sí se extraña mucho, pero al final de cuentas me mecanizo para eso, ¿no? Tengo que hacerlo y hay que estar enfocado 100%.
Hey, All Access, y'all already know how we coming. Putting it all on the line.
For the Charlo twins, the Lions only. Y'all know what it come through. Texas, 8th time, y'all know what it is. Check in with your boy. We're gonna get crazy on this All Access. Putting it on the line, baby.
The start of Jermell Charlo's camp takes place away from his hometown in Houston, where he regularly trains. That's because Derek James, the reigning trainer of the year, is in Vegas alongside Errol Spence for his fight against Bud Crawford. But instead of delaying, Jermell hopped on a plane with his family in tow.
Hey, we're ahead of time. We stay working. We don't stop working. We're ahead of time. It's a late night grind, so, you know, I'm gonna shine, you dig? I got a big thing. I visualize me winning this fight. I visualize how I'm gonna win it. But this that fight. This is my moment to make non-believers believers. I'm the underdog. That gotta give you that fire. That gotta put a chip on your shoulder. It's a thrill to me to go prove all the haters and the doubters wrong.
The hunger for recognition in the sport of boxing is universal.
Jermell Charlo!
But the road to becoming an undisputed champion is singularly long and arduous, with plenty of bumps along the way.
Here comes Castaño, and Charlo now unloading on Castaño!
In July of 2021, Charlo held 3 of the 4 belts in the super welterweight division. Holding the 4th was Argentine Brian Castaño. A night that was meant to be a coronation for Charlo turned out to be a thrilling bout that resolved nothing.
The decision is a split decision draw. Both fighters retain their titles.
I didn't close out that fight with a knockout. If I'd have knocked him out or I'd have dropped him maybe one time, I think that I would have got that fight. And so I had to. I had to drop him.
10 months later, the rematch was a violent brawl, with both men taking significant damage. It wasn't until the 10th round that Charlo finally offered some clarification.
Jermell Charlo rules the 154-pound division.
The fashion of the win makes a difference. That's on the back of my mind in this fight right here. If it's in the judge's hands, it's like I'm putting a stress on myself. I feel like I have to have this in my hands.
Hands gotta leave fast as you can. Let's go. 1, 2. You can touch your chest if you want in the air.
I know moving up in the weight division, jumping up 2 weight classes could be risky, but I feel like if I gotta go to 160, there's some champions there. There's some good fights to be made, but you look a little bit further back in the ocean, you see Canelo. Why not go take that boat out a little bit further? There I'll land that big fight.
Come on, 5 more. 4.
I didn't really like it at first. You know, at one point I kind of felt like, damn, I'm slower. So I had to figure out how to continue to keep my speed as well as be strong. It's all about throwing that punch. You want to be great. It ain't gonna take just winning everything at 154 and defending the titles. It's not about that. It's about trying to move to another level. I'm strong, I feel fast, I'm in my top peak of my prime. I done won undisputed, and I'm still hungry. I'm hyped up. I'm always gonna be hyped up. I'm full of energy. I got some people to feed. We all so starving. We want this moment. And I don't like to use that word starving because we don't hurt for nothing, but we starving in this.
Ah, get him. Don't fall off.
He's not gonna sit on my stomach. It's been a journey just to try to win undisputed. Felt amazing. I had my children there. Yeah. It'd be amazing to have all my belts at 54 and all the belts at 168 at the same time and be able to choose who I fight next and put on entertaining fights and show you that I know the business of boxing and promote my fights and have the respect from different fans, from different countries. Yo, it's everything.
Hay momentos en los que tienes que cuidarte un poco más. Pues tantas peleas, imagínate. No es tanto las peleas, sino el entrenamiento que haces, ¿no? Tanto golpe, pues tiene que llegar en algún momento una lesión. Pues, obviamente en algunas peleas no he tenido la oportunidad de entrenar al 100% por mis lesiones, pero yo teniendo la capacidad de poder entrenar al 100% es otra cosa.
Despite that enviable baby face, Canelo is not immune to the wear of boxing's most formidable opponent, time. While toppling Caleb Plant, he suffered the start of a significant injury, a damaged left hand. But even after a 4-fight and 11-month run to undisputed, Canelo refused to rest and took aim at an even bigger challenge. Canelo moved up to light heavyweight and took on the imposing, undefeated champion, Dimitri Bivol. But this risk proved too large, in literal and figurative senses, and Canelo suffered the unthinkable, his first loss to anyone not named Floyd Mayweather.
Pues obviamente nadie está preparado para perder, ¿no? Obviamente me dolió mucho la derrota, pero al final como hombres hay que aceptarlas, ¿no? Y hay que ver las circunstancias en las que perdí también, ¿no? Subiendo de peso y tratando de seguir haciendo historia. Y hay que ver cómo pierdes y también aceptarlo y tomarlo como hombre y seguir adelante, que eso no se acaba ahí.
Canelo didn't stop, far from it. After a victory over Triple G to triumph in their trilogy, he underwent surgery to repair his left hand. Now the injury is healed, and his sights are set squarely on what's next.
Siempre me enfoco al 100%, no importa si es undisputed versus undisputed. Siempre la que está enfrente de mí es la pelea más importante. Y en este momento la pelea más importante de mi carrera es contra Jermell Charlo.
¿Qué consejo le darías a Jermell después de perder contigo?
Al final de cuentas, como lo dije, ¿no? Una derrota no se acaba. No se acaba todo, ¿no? Hay que ver cómo perdiste y con quién perdiste.
I could beat this. So I said it there. I could beat this. Canelo ain't got it like me, like the man of the boxing world, the face. I just felt like at that moment, like he wasn't doing it.
Mira. You see? You can do this with me, Charlo.
Nah.
You know, like, I think like a good style for you. Canelo, you make a good style.
Yeah. I use that ring better.
Yeah.
I need to learn some Spanish so we can relate.
You got me.
Spanish is Dominican Spanish. I live in Texas.
Yeah.
You live in New York. I need to learn Texas Spanish so I can speak to Mexicans.
Uy.
For a long time, a lot of people didn't believe that the Charlo twins are what they say they are. You know, the lions in the jungle, the lions in the boxing ring. I've been there before. I'm the underdog. It's cool with me. I strive in this moment. I thrive in this moment. It's a thrill to want to jump on the B-side and go prove all the haters and the doubters wrong. Canelo didn't change nothing.
Nah.
Strong punches, same shots. It's almost like Caleb Plant just going straight backwards.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't give any angles.
I don't even see Canelo pushing you back like that to the ropes, though, so that was good to see.
I mean, I'm gonna move more.
For sure.
But I don't tell everybody what I'm gonna do. I can't, cut.
Cut.
Yeah, I said right now.
I know. Fan favorite, it's cool. Keep screaming. I need that.
With a different animal right now, though. We got the same thing. We both got undisputed. Undisputed is like when you really can consider yourself the king of that division. It's one of the greatest achievements and accomplishments.
Somebody asked me what my best moment in boxing has been this moment right here.
This is my favorite punch. Bing, bing, walk it out.
Oh my God.
My favorite punch like this.
To become the first undisputed champion in 154 and do it by knockout has to be by far the best feeling that I've done so far.
Making history felt good. I've done that before. And now to try to become undisputed in 2 different weight divisions is like far above my mental capacity. But I'm feeling like at this moment I'm expanding that balloon and it won't pop. I need all that.
Good.
I'm gonna tell you, I want it over here.
That's good.
I need an extra special belt.
Canelo going down.
Boxing, more than most sports, traffics in perception. What drives hype and elevates interest can turn a sport with the simplest premise into a hall of mirrors. A funhouse where truth is also fluid. Jermell Charlo has long admired Canelo Álvarez, but when he looks at Canelo, he sees what could be, what should be, for himself.
This moment ain't nothing to play with. This fight gonna make the whole history of boxing forever respect me. They gonna know that I'm one of the greats in the game.
Whether he's right no longer matters, because his view and more common perceptions can change dramatically on September 30th.
Who the champ? Who the champ?
Vamos, 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 no te pares.
Canelo has what Charlo wants: respect, adulation, an entire country firmly in his corner. If Canelo is a model for what Charlo believes he deserves, Canelo now presents Jermell with a solution, a way to close the gap. Come at me, topple the king, and enter my orbit.
Boxeo es lastimar lo más que se pueda a tu rival, y eso es lo que uno trata de hacer desde que suena la campana, y así será.
Except it's not that simple. Wanting the orbit is one thing, but only few can breathe the rarest air. The only way to join Canelo, to prove oneself worthy, is to beat him. On Saturday, September 30th, Canelo Álvarez will face Jermell Charlo for the undisputed super middleweight title.
Yeah. Accidents never happen if there's reason for our purpose. I look inside my worth and saw no frankincense or myrrh. Since gold was only left, I brought that power with my voice. I just hope you do the same with yours. Know I'm a bloom from the effort that I poured in. Ain't finished pouring my will, top of the hill. Know the competition, luring and plotting. I'm up before the eggs inside the pan. You rotten, sleeping all the time. Ain't no reason to be slouching. To worry about the victory instead of learning practice. My mind.